I loved your video this week. I agreed with a lot of what you said, just about everything you said. I completely and totally agreed with. I also love that in your video, you just, I guess, like really showed your heart and showed empathy and things like that in your video. So it was really, I enjoyed listening to it. I also love the points that you brought up. One about the scripture that you chose. I completely and totally agree that that's who we should be as Christians, and also in our profession that we have chosen to pursue as counselors. I do think that everything that was mentioned in that scripture, and honestly in the book of James, is one of my favorite books because it tells us how to live, who we should be, what we should be doing, and it kind of steps on my toes sometimes when I read it. So I really like that scripture that you chose. I also really like that you mentioned advocating for our profession. I know a lot of times when I was reading basically in the textbook about advocating for the profession, I never really connected it, I guess. I didn't really think about how that could be connected with the Black community and how we could advocate in that way, which I really like that you mentioned or kind of touched on there, because I know a lot of times, even in my families, with my family, in times that maybe we could have seen a counselor when we were younger, we just saw our pastor in church, and it was kind of with my mom sitting there, and things that I didn't really want to talk about with the pastor that I see several times a week, and also with my mom sitting right there. So I think it's so important in the Black community to advocate for mental health and mental wellness, and just making it known that counseling does not have to be a bad thing, that it's not a negative thing, and that it's more of a preventative measure and things like that. So I really enjoyed your video and everything that you mentioned, and have a good week. Bye.